Hey guys, and welcome to the Leash Pressure video. So in this episode, we're going to show you leash pressure and how to get our dogs to yield to a leash and work with a leash. So a demonstration of this is I wanted to be able to pull the leash in a direction and have the dog go with the leash. Kind of the criteria for this is I'm going to apply pressure to the leash, a consistent pressure, nothing like crazy pulling, just a consistent pressure. And as soon as our dog takes a step, then we're going to mark with our yes marker and reward them. We're going to want to practice this in both directions, and then we're going to want to be able to practice it backwards eventually. One note with this is dogs have what's called opposition reflex. Basically, if I pull on the leash, dog's natural instinct can be to pull against the leash. Totally normal, every dog has it, even humans have it too. If that is the case, and some dogs have stronger opposition reflex than others, I'm just going to maintain the same pressure. If they start kind of pull against it and oppose, then I'm just going to hold the same amount of pressure until they finally take that step. And same thing, just mark with yes and reward that. Practice this for, it shouldn't take probably more than 1 or 2 days tops. Once they understand it, it'll become a lot faster for them. We don't want to do this too much because it's going to basically stress them out if we're doing it all the time. So that's why I would say only practice it for 1 to 2 days. Now we're going to show you with Hans, and we're going to jump right into that. All right guys, so I have Hans here with me. So the starting position here, I'm going to have my dog between myself and a barrier like this. And I want Hans actually standing and not sitting. So I'm going to get him into a standing position and feed him a few times while he's standing just to stabilize him. Now, when I actually start applying pressure with the leash, I'm going to tuck my hand behind my leg like this. I'm going to take a step and then I'll apply the pressure. But let's make sure he's standing first. Now he's standing, hide my hand, and I'm applying pressure. Yes, as soon as he takes that step, yes, and reward. Practice this a good amount of times until your dog is going with the pressure pretty fluently. Tuck your hand behind your leg. So right now he's fixated on my hand because he thinks there's a treat in there, which there is. So I can actually not keep the treat in this hand right now and just apply pressure now. Yes. I can mark with yes and reward that. Then I'm going to stabilize him again. Now I'm going to apply pressure. Yes. As soon as he takes that step, yes, and reward. So just be sure to, with this, that we're not overdoing it. If we overdo it, it can stress out our dogs. But the main thing is to just be consistent with our dogs and practice this until we can get them to the point where when we apply that pressure, they're taking that step with us. And then we can use this later down the road in our training or on our walks. It's a very helpful thing to have our dogs working with the leash. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you like our content. It helps us more than you know, and we'll see you in the next video.